You want more predictions on the future of the entertainment industry from a psychic? I got your predictions. I'm a psychic medium who works with artists on both sides of the veil, and I've written this book, Messages from the Stars: How the 20th Century's Greatest Artists and Visionaries Live Their Art and What They Have to Teach Us from Beyond the Veil. And I've written this ebook, The Veil is Lifting, A Vision for a Post-Pandemic World. David Bowie is channeled by Gia Prism. And you can actually download this one for free on my website, giaprism.com. Now, I'm going to be reading from that ebook, from David Bowie's channeling, because it's so mind-blowingly fantastic for what's happening in Hollywood right now. And the reason I say mind-blowingly is because this was channeled in 2020, just before the pandemic broke out along the whole world, and before any of this Diddy stuff and the changes in Hollywood were really starting to happen. So to see how this is coming together now blows my mind. So the changes that Bowie has predicted in the entertainment industry, it's not just about the power dynamics. It's about how the innate nature of the artist as a conduit of spirit is going to lead the way, not just in those industries, in Hollywood and the music industry, but in life, in human evolution for the world. This evolution of artistry is not just a natural byproduct of the changes going to happen in the industry, but the changes happening on a world scale to evolve humanity. Some people talk about the shift or ascension or moving to 5D. Bowie says the artists are pivotal in this shift. Okay, so I'm going to read a little bit of what he says about this. He says, in days past, in the evolution on this planet, connecting with spirit was very limited. It was so dense, so dark, so painful, that all who were awakened or trying to be awakened, who had any sort of a connection, that connection itself was very limited. And art was a necessary mechanism for understanding how you personally tune into spirit, which is why so many artists are connected. Okay, so then later in the book, he really gets into the metaphysics of it all. And he's talking about ascension, he's talking about the shift, and why it's so important for art to be more impeccable. Okay, so here's what he says. It is so crucial at this moment in humanity's ascension that all of our art going forward is seated with the absolute highest vibrations it can possibly be, because everything in this world from here on out will be an instant manifestation. And as such, it is the deep and great responsibility of the artist that we are able to tune into our inspirations and tune them into the highest source. At this moment, when so many are confused, so many are wandering around in the dark, not sure how we're going to rebuild our lives from this complete and total standstill that we found ourselves in, this is the moment for the artist to, I wouldn't say stand up from the ashes, as it were. It's not as though you were all burned down and suffering. But the artist has been relegated to a very specific and misaligned, as well as misunderstood, role in humanity. We have underpaid our poor artists, and we have kept most of the work of artists in the shadows, while only putting forth a few as a high example. It is time for the artist to regain his presence among the leaders of our world. It is time for humanity to realize that there is so much in art that is for us to be taken on a physical, emotional, spiritual, intellectual level, that my work, David Bowie, first and foremost through this vessel of Gia Prism, that's me, is to install the artist as a prophet in your modern day society. Okay, there's so much more he says about that. It's a 24-page PDF. You can download it at giaprism.com, totally free. But really the gist of what he's talking about is we are evolving as a species. We are evolving as a society, and artists have a crucial role in that. And so as this breakdown in the entertainment business begins to unfold, what's going to happen is it's going to make more space for the artists who are already divinely connected. Because if you are an artist, you are divinely connected. You are receiving divine inspiration, and you are giving it out to the masses through your art. And that is a crucial role. So it is what we're going to be seeing in the future, and what we're already seeing, is that more people with this inherent connection that are nurturing that connection, whose art is not just for vanity and not just for money, but it's truly to express from the depths of their soul. This art is going to be coming to the forefront, and this is what we're going to see more of right now and in the future.